Hi kids, it's Aunt TT here with Kids Create with Aunt TT. See all my colorful papers here? Today we're going to make a big flower. Okay, it's summertime. There's all kinds of flowers out, and it's a great time to bring some flowers inside. Okay, you can see up here the chain that I made. You know, I suggested you could hang this in your room. Well, I have a room decorated for my guests, for my little ones, and I have this chain hanging beside the curtain. It just hangs straight down beside the curtain. Well, here is the flower we're going to make today. Big flowers are popular. Big flowers made out of paper. And so now it's not only the adults that can have those big flowers, but you can too, okay? We need, to make this flower, we need 6 pieces of paper, okay? We need, let's see, what do we have? Oh, not that one, not yet. Okay, we need 2 of the same color and 1 of a different color and another one of a different color, and then we need a yellow one for the center of your flower and a green one for the stem and the leaves. Okay, and let's see, I happen to have a pack of fluorescent papers, which is awesome. They make awesome flowers. I mean, what if you made 5 or 6 of these and put them around your room, on your wall? A great way to decorate it for the summer. Okay, you also need tape, and you need a pair of scissors, and you can use just regular scissors, or these have a little crimped edge that I used on the stem. I don't know if you can tell it in that and on that, but it just adds a little more decorative touch. Whatever you have works just fine. And you can either freehand the yellow circle, or you can use something round and draw on your paper. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, we're going to start with the flowers that are exactly, you know, we have 2. You get, see the pink right here? You get 2 petals out of 1 piece of paper. But so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are all the same color. So we're going to start with 2 pieces of paper. Let me put this back where it goes there. 2 pieces of paper, put them together, and let's see, how did we do that? Okay, turn them long ways, fold them in half, line up the corners, pinch the sides, fold it together. Now this is a great project for young grade school kids, tweens, junior high, you know, and high school girls can take it a step further, or whomever. Okay, now the first thing is to draw your first petal. So you're going to start, now see, a little bit challenging for me to show you. Can you see it up here? Put a little spot about, a ½ inch in, and another little spot about ½ inch in, and then you want to go up to the center. So a good way to make the center is take your piece of paper, fold it in half again, and pinch that, and then that spot gives you the center. Okay, so you want your flowers to just, you want them flat across the bottom, and see if you can see me, just kind of somewhere there, and just kind of go up and around towards the center, up and out towards the center. So that one's not perfect. That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm going to round that out a little more. None of our flowers will look the same. Mine won't even, this one I make now, won't even look the same as that one. But that's okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to make these lines on here a little bit darker so you can see them. But you just need to get the idea of how to do it. Okay? Let's see. I'm going to make sure this is a good view for you. There. So, again, we have our pieces of paper folded in half, and it's, you know, somewhere across the bottom, wherever you want. Then fold your paper in half up here so you can find the center, so you know where the top of your flower goes to, and then just draw the lines, go up, and then curve them in towards the center. Go up, curve it in towards the center. Okay, now cut that out. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to hold this up so you can see, and you just, you know, you work along with me, and if you need to pause the video so you can catch up, that's fine. You do that. So, since I had 2 pieces of paper, I folded both of them in half. I'm going to have 4 petals to start with. Look at that. I mean, you can even, you know, start being creative and you know, plan something else. You can make all your flowers out of 1 color petal if you want. That's okay. Take 2 petals, okay? Take 2. Now we're going to tape them together right there. Okay? So, lay them down on your table. Let me see if I can get you to see this. Let's see. Might notice I have a new chair from my last video. Okay, there you go. So there's the papers. Just going to scoot them together. Take a couple of pieces of tape. Put on. Okay, now that's 1 piece. Set that aside. Take your other 2 pieces. Scoot those together. Oh no, there goes the tape. So I'm going to use it. Tear that in half. Okay. Tape across both pieces of paper. Okay. There's your other petal. Or your other 2 petals. Okay. I'm going to set those aside. Now I need to pick up my tape, and it went way under the table. Excuse me. Be right back. Oh, I suppose I could pause this video, but I didn't think about that. So it's all good, right, kids? Because life is not perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. Okay, now I'm going to make another one. So fold it in half. I tell you what we're going to do. Make this easier. Take 2, okay, your other 2 colors for your petals. Put them together, front and back. Fold that paper in half. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want these petals to be the same size as these petals. So, lay this down on your table. Lay this on top, just like that. And we're going to trace it. So here, you can watch. Okay, one's on top of the other. Take your pencil. Trace around, or your pen, or your marker, or your crayon, whatever it is you have. Okay, and there, look, we have the same shape. Okay, now we're going to cut those out. Not cut them off, cut them out. Again, just keep all your papers together and cut on the line. And again, if you need to pause the video so you can catch up with me, that's fine. We're not in a hurry. We just want to make some really pretty, fashionable, colorful flowers that you can decorate your room or your parents' room or the bathroom. Maybe some of you have your own bathroom. You know, put some of these around the mirror. Maybe you have I don't know, some kind of a playhouse or something you want to put them in. Or your locker at school. It's about time for school to start. Some of you have lockers. Okay, again, we're going to do the same thing. Take the two colors that go together, put them together, lay them on your table, and tape them. I'm going to do that. My tape picked up a little bit of buzz. So, lay them together, tape across in a couple of places to keep them sturdy. Okay, set that aside. Take your other two colors, put them together, lay them down, put them together, and tape them. Okay. When you finish this, you have all the petals to make this flower. Now, lay that aside. Now, we're going to make the center, so you need your yellow piece of paper. Okay? Now, you can do this a couple of different ways, but whatever way you think of it. But really, what we're going to do is fold your paper in half. And use your round thing. Let's see, how big is this? You can see my hand, and my hand is like a medium adult size hand. Let me see, how big is this? Maybe about 5 inches across, maybe. Okay, take your folded piece of paper, lay this on there, and then you're going to trace around it. That way you get two centers, so you'll have one for your second flower once you draw this. Okay, so let's trace around it. Let you see that. Okay, just hold it down and trace around. There you go. Are you having a great summer? I am. Sun is shining. The cornfields are growing. Okay, so you have this circle. Just cut along that. Keep the page folded. Then you'll have two centers when you're ready. This would have been a good one to use the decorative scissors with. Okay, because that would be a very pretty place to see them. And you know what? If you want, when you're done, you have your circle. It's all ready. Take your decorative ones and go around and just put a nice edge on it. This one happens to be like a scallop edge. Okay. What do we have? We have this nice little string. Who knows? Why use that for something? Be creative. Okay, now you see it's got that scalloped edge. Isn't that pretty? And you take these apart and you have two. So you put one over here because that's for your next flower, and this one put over here. Now we're going to get the leaves ready. So, and the stem. Take your green piece of paper. You're folding it in half, but you're folding it lengthwise, okay? So it's longer than the others. Now, we're going to cut that off. Once you fold it in half, just match up the sides. Cut that in half because one half is going to be for the stem. The other half is going to be for the leaves. And you get all of that out of one piece of paper. Now, you know, I've noticed on the internet that people are making big flowers and they're not putting leaves and stems with it. And if you don't want to, that's fine. Now you have 2 long pieces. Okay, we're going to make the stem. So take 1 long piece, fold it in half again. This makes a perfect width stem for this size of flower. Fold it, pinch it, open. And you've got that nice fold to cut on again. So you just cut on that fold. Okay. All the way up, and just take your time. Do a nice job. Anything worth doing is worth doing well. Two pieces. Now, these 2 pieces we're going to tape together just like we did the flowers, and it's going to make the stem. Whoa, don't want to fall apart, whatever. Okay, so put those together, lay them down, put a piece of tape. On this, you might put a piece of tape on the front, which I did, and then turn it over, put one on the back. Might help it to stay a little sturdier. I think my tape's running out. Okay, so there's our stem. Set that aside. Now, here's the piece for the leaf. Now, instead of folding it this way, long ways, like we did the stem, we're folding it in half this way. And matching up the sides, pinching it together. Okay? And then we're going, someone's coming in the door, and I'm letting them know I'm making a video. This time I'm going to use these, and I'm just going to cut a leaf shape. Okay? Just like that. It goes out and in. Turn it around. Start down here. Go out. And curve back in. Okay, something like that. Pull it apart and you will have 2 leaves. Oh, look, they didn't come apart. So you know what I do with that? Take my scissors, snap it, snip it. There you go. Now we have 2 leaves. Okay, so now we have all of our pieces for our flower. So take your 2 pieces that look exactly alike, and you're going to lay them on top of each other, just like this, in the middle. Okay? And you're going to tape them together. Make sure you line them up in the middle and tape. Let me see if my tape is running out. Oh, it's getting so close I could use some more tape. I wonder if anyone in the house will get me some more tape. You probably don't know where it is, but there. There, you tape that together. Okay, so now take another color. Which one do you want next? Okay, this one. Now, you see where you got this? Put it right there. Lay it down and tape it. That kind of looks like a butterfly. If you made this orange one, if you made it black, you'd have a butterfly to add to your wall with your flowers. But here, lay that down and tape it. Oh my, it's getting tight. And we have that. Then we take our last one and lay it. See how I'm taping them all together so they're not falling apart? Tape this one right here. Let's see here. Let's get this. Right? Okay, line it up good. Lay it down and tape it. Oh my, there went my tape. I need to tear that in half. Okay. Okay. So now we have our flower, but it doesn't quite look right, does it? That's because it needs the center. Here's our center. We're going to put it right there in the center. Okay. Just like that. And you're going to tape that. Now, how am I going to tape it with no tape? I'm not. Let's see here. Oh, I found this little piece. So I'm just going to turn that in there. Put it there. Okay. Now, there's my flower. Okay. I see a little extra blue sticking out. Not really happy with that. So, I can just fix that a little bit. I'm going to take my blue off, bend it back, and trim it up a little bit. Make it a little bit more narrower. Okay. And now, laying it back down. Oh, good. Look. Somebody found me some tape. That's my husband. He found me some tape. Okay, so there, I trimmed it up a little bit. Now I'm going to tape it back down. Tape was just in time, wasn't it? Now, I'm going to put a little bit more tape on my yellow. I'm going to pull it off. And I'm going to fold it under so that I don't see it showing. Fold it over like that. Tape it to the back like that. Tape this on there. There. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now I'm going to tape this to the wall. So get a couple of more pieces of paper. When you tape these to the wall, let's see, where should this go? It should go about right here, right? Somewhere in there, close. When you tape these, you can tape the flowers underneath and the top petals cover it. And you don't even see that tape. There you go. My air conditioner's on so you can see that. Now we need the stem and the leaves. Okay. More tape. We already taped our stems together. A couple of pieces. Place the stem underneath the flower. Put some tape on the wall, or you can tape it to the flower. Tape it down. Make sure it's okay with mom and dad, or grandma, grandpa, or aunt, uncle, whoever's taking care of you, that you put tape on the wall. Some people say no tape on the wall. If that's the case, well, you say okay. Okay, now we're going to put some tape on the leaf and stick it behind and tape it to the stem. And then the other one, same thing. About right here. There you go. Now, look at that. Great. See these gold ribbons? That's what I had tied to my chain the last time. So there you go. There are some flower decorations that you can make for your wall. You can do it with the stems, or you can do it without the stems. And here's one more thing I want to show you. My granddaughter stayed the night and did some crafts. So she got one of my solid orange pieces of paper and my foam flowers that have the white paper that you peel off. And she just peeled those off, stuck them to the top of this paper. And I thought, wow, what a cool idea. You know, you can use that for stationery, write a letter to your friend. If you're staying the summer with someone, write a letter home or whatever. Or Use this to draw a picture on. Any number of things. What a great idea. Creative kids. That's awesome. So, okay, well, thank you for joining with me today at Kids Create. We're going to call this Kids Create Big Paper Flowers. Kids Create Big Paper Flowers. Give me a thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed this. And have Mom and Dad or someone visit www.dreamcottagecreations.com. That's where I make crafts and different things for adults. Okay? Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good summer day. I'll see you next